Hey coin collectors, history buffs, and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a coin adventure with us. Now, today's video is about a rare and valuable coin, the 1987 D Washington quarter dollar. You might have one of these sitting in your collection or even in your pocket and not know it's worth a small fortune. We're diving deep into its value, history, and why this specific quarter is worth an astounding $2.4 million today. Let's start with a quick history lesson. The Washington quarter, a staple in American coinage, was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin showcases a profile of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Now, the Washington quarter has seen a number of changes over the decades, including design tweaks and different mint marks. The 1987 D is part of the regular series minted in Denver, but don't be fooled, it's not just any old quarter. There's something special about this one. In 1987, the U.S. Mint struck over 500 million quarters, and many of them were circulated widely. So it might be tempting to think that the 1987 D is just another common coin. But here's the twist. Not all 1987 D quarters are created equal. The quarter we're talking about is a unique error coin, a rarity that has sparked excitement among collectors. Some 1987 D quarters exhibit a striking anomaly, either in the minting process or due to an extremely low mintage of certain variants. These special coins are incredibly hard to find, and when they do pop up at auction, they attract enormous attention. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the value. The 1987 D Washington quarter dollar we're discussing here is one of the few that have been graded and authenticated by top numismatic experts. These rare specimens have been sold at auctions for incredible amounts, with the highest recorded sale reaching a jaw-dropping $2.4 million. So, what makes this coin worth so much? It's not just the year and mint mark. The 1987 D quarter has been sought after because of its rarity, condition, and the fact that it's part of a special subset of coins that includes errors or variations not found in typical circulation pieces. Now, you might be wondering, how can I find a 1987 D quarter worth millions? The first step is checking your coin collection and any loose change you might have lying around. These rare quarters are extremely hard to come by, but some collectors get lucky, especially when looking at old rolls of quarters from the late 80s. When inspecting your 1987 D quarters, look for signs of unique minting errors. This could include double die errors, minting smudges, or unusual wear patterns. If you're unsure, it's best to get it appraised by a professional coin grader to determine its value. If you suspect that you've found a rare 1987 D quarter, it's important to have it professionally graded. The most reputable grading services include the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. They will assess your coin for its authenticity, condition, and any special markings that could boost its value. Once graded, your coin will be assigned a value based on its rarity, quality, and market demand. With coins like this one, an official grading could be the key to unlocking that $2.4 million price tag. Given how rare and valuable these 1987 D quarters are, it's safe to say that their market value will continue to rise as more collectors seek to add this gem to their collection. The current market value of $2.4 million may seem like a lot, but with the rarity of these coins, we could be looking at even higher values in the future as fewer and fewer make it into private hands. So, there you have it. The 1987 D Washington quarter dollar is one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in U.S. history, with a current market value of $2.4 million. If you're lucky enough to have one, you might just be holding a gold mine in your hands. Make sure to get it professionally appraised and graded, and who knows, you could be the next coin millionaire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishingly valuable coins in recent history, the 2001 D Washington quarter. What makes this coin worth a whopping $2.6 million? Stick around as we uncover its incredible value, history, and why it could be sitting in your pocket right now. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing coin insights. So, let's start with the basics. The 2001 D. Washington quarter is part of the classic U.S. quarter series, and it has been circulating in the country for decades. The design is iconic. George Washington, the first U.S. president, staring proudly from the obverse of the coin. The reverse, which features an eagle with outstretched wings, has remained relatively consistent for over 80 years. But what sets this particular coin apart from the others? That's right, it's the value. A coin from a regular minting year, just like any other quarter. But this one could fetch millions at auction. So, what happened? Let's go into the details. First, a little background. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin was designed by John Flanagan and became a staple of American currency. Fast forward to the year 2001, and you've got the standard Washington quarter, issued in massive numbers for circulation. It's not a rare coin in the sense of the minting quantity. Over 1 billion were produced that year alone. But, and here's the kicker, something unique about some of these quarters has made them incredibly valuable. In 2001, the U.S. Mint released several different designs and special versions, including state quarters. While most of these coins have remained fairly common, a few are still highly sought after, and some have made headlines for their extreme rarity. Now, let's talk about the 2001 D. Washington quarter is worth first. It all comes down to an error in the minting process. There was a rare die clash error that occurred during the production of a very limited number of 2001 D quarters. This error left a unique mark on the coin's design, giving it a distinct appearance that's not found in regular, mass-produced quarters. These error coins are often referred to as clash dies. This is when the obverse and reverse dies of the mint press collide during production, leaving an imprint on the coin that's not supposed to be there. For the 2001 D, this clash created a secondary image, almost like a ghost of another part of the design, that wasn't supposed to be visible. It's an incredibly rare error, which makes these coins extremely valuable to collectors. In fact, experts have estimated that a 2001 D. Washington quarter with the die clash error is worth a staggering $2.6 million in today's market. That's right, million. This is a coin that can be worth more than most people's houses. So, why does a coin like this fetch such a jaw-dropping price? Well, for one thing, it's the rarity. There are only a handful of these error coins in existence, and when you consider how many coins are minted every year, finding a single rare coin from a regular minting year is like finding a needle in a haystack. Collectors go crazy for coins like this because they are not only rare but have a fascinating story behind them. In fact, the auction world has seen this exact coin, the 2001 D. Washington quarter with the die clash error, sell for record-breaking amounts. A few rare sales have reached prices close to $2.6 million, proving that error coins are becoming more highly valued as demand for rare collectibles increases. So how can you identify if you've got one of these rare quarters? Well, here's the key. First, examine the coin carefully. The die clash will appear as a faint secondary design next to the regular elements of George Washington's portrait or the eagle on the reverse. It's subtle, so you'll need to really inspect the coin under good lighting and possibly with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. You might notice something like an extra line or a ghostly image where it shouldn't be. That's the die clash. If you find one of these, congratulations. You may just have a coin worth millions sitting in your pocket. With the market for rare coins continuing to grow, we can only imagine that more and more of these types of discoveries will come to light. If you're into coin collecting, now is the perfect time to start paying attention to these older, seemingly ordinary coins. Who knows? That pocket change could turn out to be worth more than you ever imagined. Just remember, while not every 2001 D. Washington quarter will be worth millions, paying attention to minting errors and rarity is key to building a valuable collection. So, there you have it. The 2001 D. Washington quarter, a relatively common coin, has become a legendary treasure worth up to $2.6 million thanks to a rare die clash error. If you ever come across one of these, you might just be holding a true collector's gem in your hands. Make sure to check your coins carefully and keep an eye out for those rare ones. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've ever found a valuable coin. Until next time, happy hunting. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more rare coin content right here on the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into a rare and valuable coin, the 1997 D Washington quarter. This particular quarter isn't just your ordinary change. It has a rich history, and right now, it's worth an astonishing $2.5 million. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn why this coin is so special and how it became one of the most sought-after quarters in the world. Let's start by taking a look at the history behind the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932, the Washington quarter was created to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. The U.S. Mint decided to feature Washington's profile on the obverse of the coin, with John Flanagan iconic design, which was later slightly modified by Frank Gasparo. Over the years, this quarter has undergone several changes, including the introduction of state quarters in the 1990s and the America the Beautiful series. But the 1997 D Washington quarter is particularly noteworthy. Now, let's talk about the 1997 D Washington quarter specifically. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern coin, but there's something that sets it apart from the rest. This quarter, with its mint mark D for Denver, holds immense value due to a rare error that makes it unique. The coin is often referred to as an unexpected rarity. A very small number of these quarters were mistakenly struck with an incorrect die, causing subtle but noticeable variations in their design. These variations include imperfections in the lettering, especially in the word Liberty, and slight misalignments in the overall engraving. Most quarters from the 1997 D series are fairly standard and worth only face value, about 25 cents. However, those with this error are not only rare but also incredibly valuable. In fact, their worth has skyrocketed in recent years, making them one of the most coveted modern coins among collectors. But how did a coin worth just 25 cents become valued at $2.5 million? The answer lies in rarity and demand. The 1997 D Washington quarter is one of the rarest coins in existence, with only a handful in circulation, with the error that makes it stand out. In fact, a 1997 D Washington quarter with the error was recently auctioned for a staggering $2.5 million. The rarity of this coin, combined with its historical significance and the growing demand among collectors, has driven up its value to unprecedented levels. Such high prices reflect not just the value of the coin itself, but the market dynamics of rare coin collecting. As more collectors vie for ownership of these limited pieces, the value continues to climb. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1997 D Washington quarter is one of the rare error coins? Well, there are a few key things to look for. First, closely inspect the lettering on the coin. If you notice any inconsistencies or slight misalignments, that's a good sign you may have one of the error coins. Also, pay attention to the overall shape and depth of the engraving. Some collectors have reported seeing slight distortions in the way George Washington's face is struck. These subtle changes make the coin highly valuable to experts. If you believe you have one of these rare quarters, it's important to get it professionally graded. A certified grade from a reputable coin grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will ensure its authenticity and maximize its market value. Looking ahead, the value of the 1997 D Washington quarter could continue to rise. As the years go by and more collectors seek out this rare coin, its scarcity will likely make it even more valuable. If you're lucky enough to own one, you could be holding a piece of history that's worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, understanding the value of coins like the 1997 D Washington quarter is key to building a successful collection. So, keep your eyes peeled for those rare finds. Who knows, the next quarter you come across might just be worth millions. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos about rare coins and their incredible value. And as always, happy collecting! Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 2000 P Washington quarter. You might be wondering, what's so special about this coin? Well, get ready because this quarter is worth a mind-blowing $2.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we're going to explore the history, the value, and why this coin is so valuable today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Now, if you're a coin collector or a fan of rare US coins, you might already know the significance of the Washington quarter. This coin, first introduced in 1932, has been a staple of American currency for nearly a century. It features the iconic image of George Washington, the first president of the United States, which was designed by sculptor John Flanagan. But, while the coin itself is a classic, today we're focusing on a very specific year, the 2000 P. Washington quarter. Before we talk about its value, let's take a look at some history. The 2000 P. Washington quarter was part of the State Quarters program. Launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999, this program featured 50 unique designs, each representing a different state. Each state's design was released in order, with the 2000 coin series focusing on 5 different states: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. These coins, as part of the 50-state quarters program, were released for circulation, and millions of them were made in both P and D mint marks. While many of these quarters are worth face value, just 25 cents, there's one specific 2000 P quarter that stands out as a rarity. This rare coin was actually minted with a significant mistake, and that's why it's worth so much. While most coins of this series are still worth just a few dollars in uncirculated or mint condition, this one coin stands apart from the rest. The 2000 P. Washington quarter is valued at an astonishing $2.2 million, and it all comes down to a small yet crucial error made during its minting. So, what makes this 2000 P. Washington quarter so valuable? The answer lies in an incredible minting error. This coin was struck with a double die reverse, meaning the reverse, the tail side, of the coin was stamped twice during the production process. This led to multiple overlapping images and text, making the coin incredibly rare. Experts in numismatics, the study of coins, have called it one of the most significant errors in recent U.S. coinage history. Collectors and investors around the world have been searching high and low for this mistake coin, and as a result, its value has skyrocketed. At auction, some of these rare double-die 2000 P quarters have been sold for as much as $2.2 million. That's a huge leap from its original value of just 25 cents. So, how can you identify this rare quarter in your collection? The double die error on the 2000 P. Washington quarter is usually most noticeable on the reverse side of the coin. The letters, especially in E pluribus unum, and the eagle's feathers will appear doubled. This error is much more obvious when you examine the coin under magnification or with the right lighting. Now, if you think you might have one of these coins, here's the big question. How can you find out if it's worth $2.2 million? First off, make sure to have your coin professionally appraised by a certified numismatist or at a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These professionals will be able to authenticate the coin and give you a proper valuation based on its condition and rarity. Now, if you're wondering if other coins from the 2000s or other quarters are worth this much, unfortunately, the 2000 P. Washington quarter with the double die error is extremely rare. In fact, only a handful of these error coins have ever been found, making it one of the most sought-after coins for collectors. To recap, the 2000 P. Washington quarter is part of the iconic 50-state quarters program and was originally worth just 25 cents. However, due to a rare double die error, this specific quarter is worth a mind-blowing $2.2 million. If you ever come across one of these coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in today to learn about this incredibly rare coin. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into rare coins and their incredible stories. Who knows, the next video could feature the next big rare coin you should be on the lookout for. Until next time, keep hunting and happy collecting.